Hello everyone, welcome once again with another video with your boy, your friend, Chrome Investor. Yes, I sound unmotivated, and that's absolutely right. It's a little bit, a fuss trying to find this place where when you have a kid, find a place to record and, without any disturbances and stuff like that. But here I come with another video, and before getting to the video, I'm just gonna explain like why I haven't posted anything like since I don't know exactly when, but because I traveled. First of all, I traveled to my home country in Morocco, which is in Africa, and they had some issues there because the moment we landed they decided to close the borders, so it was a little bit problematic. But thank God I'm back to Norway, and the stock market has been like, and it hasn't settled yet, right? Because there's a lot of uncertainty, which makes it like sometimes it's down a lot, sometimes it's up a little bit, the next day is down. But what I see is that the small caps has been like destroyed. The bigger caps, which is the bigger techs, Apple, Amazon, and stuff like that, they are still holding good. But small caps, like let's say maybe 30 billion and less, or 40 billion and less, they are in a world of hurt, as we say. Why? I mean, there's a lot of fear involved. People just bailing out from stocks that are not going up. Basically, there is nothing else to explain it other than that. Maybe a little bit low trading volume from traders, and more is maybe short interest, which puts more pressure on the stock going down. What I've been doing is kind of boring. So I don't remember where I was last when I made a video, but now basically I own 100 shares of Tesla, and I was waiting for Tesla to dip. If Tesla dipped like 700 or something, I would have gone all in, but it didn't dip to 700. It stayed at 886, I think that was the low. So I still have 100 shares of Tesla. I increased my position in Corsair, so now I have 1000 shares of Corsair Gaming. Yeah, that stock everyone is down on that stock, other than people who just bought in like lately. So I have 1000 shares because I still believe the company is still undervalued, even though maybe the growth rate is not as I wanted it to be, but still I feel like there is some money to make there. So I have 1000 shares in Corsair. I have a cost price of 27.70, something like that, and I increased my position in Palantir as well, 1000 shares in Palantir. Why Palantir? I traded it a little bit. When it went up, I sold it. I made 6,000 kroner, or $700, and it went down. Started buying, and I bought more and more, and I'm getting more bullish on Palantir. Why, you're gonna ask, is that because I see software or data-driven companies are the future of our generation, and I feel like Palantir is in the forefront of that, because they have experience working with the government of the United States, which make them more kind of safe investment. If you are a company starting up and you are thinking about your data safety or cyber security, you will probably be more relaxed investing or buying Palantir products, because they have a history with governments of the United States. Other than that, Palantir is trying to commercialize their products, and they have a lot in different aspects of industries, in crypto, with Foundry, and everything else, with everything that you could think of. Cybersecurity, you just go in and you check. And the thing is, analysts, which I feel like they kind of miss the point, is that they see that Palantir, they don't have really good TAM, or total addressable market. They see it like a really low TAM. But I feel like it's like the internet. When the internet started, you wouldn't know what was about to happen, because disruptive companies it's not as easy to predict. So I feel Palantir is the same. And another thing that is positive about Palantir is that they are getting contracts here and there, and you don't see them talking about it. Just like $100 million contract, $400 million contract, $50 million contract, and people like that, and nothing happened. On the contrary, like the stock was going down. So I was just picking up shares, So I have 1,000 shares of Palantir stock at a cost price of 21 something, and I'm still gonna buy if I have money. So I sold out of PayPal. I sold a little bit of AMC. I have only 3 shares of AMC, but AMC I talked about it before that it wasn't an investment per se. It was just like support. And since my other companies that I have more conviction in went down, I decided to liquidate a little bit of other positions and buy Corsair and Palantir. So now I have only 4 stocks because I liquidated all my BioNano position. I don't see BioNano doing anything good, anything like any jump in the near future. Yeah, the genome sequencing, everything there is the future, but when exactly, we don't know. It depends on the scalability aspect of that, that industry. So I liquidated everything with losses, of course, in BioNano Genomics. I sold Enphase when I had 30,000 or $3,300 gains. I sold it, and I bought again Enphase when it dropped a little bit. So Enphase, I owned 32 shares. I sold my position Tattoo Chef. I made a little bit of money by Tattoo Chef when I traded it, and I lost a little bit when I sold it lately to liquidate. So now I have only 4 positions. I have Palantir 1000 shares, I have Corsair 1000 shares, I have Tesla 100 shares, and I have Enphase 32 shares. I want to get Enphase to 100 shares, and it makes it look cool, right? But this is what I did. I feel like now is just the time to buy shares. Of course, this is no financial advice, but for me personally, I feel like this is the time to buy shares if you have a lot of money, or you could make something better, is building your cash position, because now I don't have any cash on my on the sideline. So I'm trying to, if it goes up and we get into a bully, and into a like a bully, what I'm saying, bull market, then I'm gonna probably liquidate a little bit here and there. Of course, not from Tesla, but others, just to build my position in cash, because I feel like the moment the interest rate rises, we're gonna see a pullback in the stock market. But if you wanna buy something now, I feel like small caps are the ones to go on to now. This is of course my financial advice. Do your due diligence and stuff like that. Other than that, I have just an announcement. It's not an announcement, it's something that we start working on, me and my wife. And people who have been following me before, they know that my wife, she's an artist, and she used to do paintings and stuff like that, and now she's trying to convert to digital art and try to use the iPad and the pen to draw on the tablet or the iPad, other than the messy part of the painting, which is paints and stuff like that. And she's creating her own collection in NFTs. Of course, at the NFTs that we are creating, we are not focused on the money side of it, because we feel like we believe in crypto, we believe in Ethereum, so we are having it like an investment and kind of trying to build our portfolio in that sense, and maybe get as many followers as we can, because I love her art and she is really skillful. Yeah, I know she's my wife, but I'm telling you the truth, she's skillful. If you want to check out her stuff, I'm gonna put some pictures here and there, you see them. And of course, if you want to see more, check the link down below, and you can follow her on Instagram, on TikTok, or on Twitter with velvela _art. And of course, I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see it. She is making cool stuff that has to do with our the life we're living in now, and of course I support her 100%. So thank you all for watching. Invest safe, and see you next time. Bye bye.